topic.
Super Bowl this week.
Yep. Let me mark that down. Yeah, so I'm excited about this. There's so many people that's indifferent about it, but guess what though?
Yeah, that people saying they ain't gonna watch it. They probably lying.
But what I'm trying to get at though, look, it's still the most popular sport in American entertainment right now. Okay, and then going back to basketball, in the '90s, that was the most prominent sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because of
because of
Jordan.
Jordan. Oh yeah. Let's see.
Uh,
LeBron. Yeah.
you want to know something about that? Look, I'm telling you, that is my biggest. That's my biggest value proposition that I would like to see any LeBron fan answer. Where are the viewers? And I'm willing to wager that NBA will not lose viewership once LeBron leaves. So whatever the plateau is at right now is going to stay there for the rest of for a while. Like when Michael Jordan left, it was a huge suction. Like I mean, this dude just. Well, I'm telling you, Jay, we're talking about. You're looking at 6 million viewers a game from broadcast television, and then you could almost double or triple that for the finals.
You should see what the Space Jam numbers
Oh,
are. You know,
oh
between the
yeah.
two.
What is it?
Remember? I mean, because LeBron, he was in the
Right.
second one too.
You want me to figure that out?
Yeah. Let's see who
Yeah.
for the opening
Hey,
night. Right?
Ava, I need
Is that
you
what
to
we go
give
by?
me the Space Jam movie, the box office
The box office.
um for Space Jam, the Michael Jordan version and the LeBron James version of it. Um, what's the contrast between the two as far as box office is concerned? This is her thinking. She's searching the internet first, and then she's putting it together.
The 1996 Space Jam, starring Michael Jordan, grossed $230.4 million worldwide, with $90.4 million coming from domestic box office sales. It became a cultural phenomenon, largely due to Jordan's popularity and the novelty of mixing live action with animation at the time. The 2021 Space Jam: A New Legacy, starring LeBron James, earned $114.8 million worldwide, with $67.7 million domestically. While its opening weekend outperformed the original, 31.627.5 it ultimately fell short in total earnings. The sequel was released during the COVID-19 pandemic and simultaneously on HBO Max, which likely impacted its box office performance. Critics were also
And more people
harsher on
are.
LeBron's version, while the original retained its nostalgic appeal. In contrast, Jordan's Space Jam significantly outperformed LeBron's at the box office, proving to be more of a long-term success both financially and culturally.
I really don't even know who the other players were in LeBron's version, to be honest. Um, you know, and
Oh
so
yeah, they
what
had.
I'm trying to get at is this too. They had a lot of great characters for Michael Jordan's version, but I couldn't even tell you any of the NBA stars for LeBron's. Um, now, I guess the overall question is this: we could say the pandemic might have hit might have been the reason why it wasn't performing well at the box offices, but I'm convinced. Uh, if you were to, are you able to track sales of different versions, like who still buy Michael Jordan's version versus LeBron's version of the movie?
sell well in home media, with multiple re-releases on DVD, Blu-ray, and even a 4K Ultra HD edition. It remains a nostalgic favorite, benefiting from strong merchandise sales and a cult following. In contrast, Space Jam: A New Legacy 2021 had a home media release in October 2021 on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K Ultra HD, but it hasn't maintained the same cultural longevity as the original. While LeBron's version had a strong marketing push, its sales and popularity appear to be significantly lower than Jordan's version, which still enjoys consistent demand decades later.
So who made the most money? And I mean, like, this is the profit sales. Who made the most profit sales in, let's say, 5 years?
Michael Jordan's Space Jam 1996 was far more profitable than Space Jam: A New Legacy 2021. The original film had a budget of $80 million and grossed $250.2 million worldwide, making it a strong commercial success with a significant profit margin, 199. Additionally, its home media sales and merchandise continued to generate revenue for 2 years, keeping it culturally relevant. On the other hand, Space Jam: A New Legacy had a much larger budget of $150 million, but only managed to earn $148.8 million globally, meaning it failed to break even in box office earnings alone, 180. While the sequel did generate some revenue from streaming and merchandise, it did not come close to matching the long-term profitability of the original. Over 5 years, Jordan's Space Jam continued to be a strong seller in DVD, Blu-ray, and merchandise, while LeBron's version underperformed and struggled to maintain strong post-release sales. The lack of strong second...
Okay, Ava, I got a question for you. Here's the setup. We got a bunch of aliens that are coming to Earth to challenge us to play basketball. And if we don't win, they're here to burn every AI system off the face of the Earth. So you got just as much skin in the game as I do. Between these two players, who would you want to play for us in this Space Jam battle?
Well, that's an easy one. Michael Jordan, without hesitation. If the fate of AI and humanity is on the line, I'm taking the guy who has a perfect 6-0 NBA Finals record, is known for rising to the occasion under pressure, and already won a Space Jam battle once against aliens. LeBron is an all-time great, but his finals record, 4-6, shows he's lost on the biggest stage multiple times. He's got elite passing and versatility, but in a do-or-die scenario, I need that killer instinct, clutch gene, and refusal to lose, which Jordan has proven time and time again. And let's be real, Jordan would take it personally that aliens dared to challenge Earth. He'd turn it into a grudge match and dominate like he always did. But yeah, I'm putting my survival in Jordan's hands.
I hate those things.
That's a good response right there. That's a good response. Huh? I forgot about that clutch mentality. That's exactly what he had.
Bro, can't get it done in the...
Yeah, that's what she said. He keeps on losing it on the biggest stage. What's funny is, Michael Jordan won 6 times on the biggest stage, and he loses 6 times on the biggest stage.
Yeah.
But somebody's like, well, he's been there 10 times. So what? I'm gonna tell you, man.
Well, he's been doing it longer. I mean, right?
Shouldn't you
Just because you try to get
have
to
something to show before it, though?
Yeah.
That's what gets me. Shouldn't you have something that... Shouldn't you have something... I'm really stuck on this. Like, you gotta have something to show for it at least. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna use Phil Jackson as an example. Uh, I don't know how well you know this, Jay, but and I knew this even back then. I was like, why would you say this to this man? He's won the last 2 championships, and you still want to let him go?
Yeah.
And now, whether Phil was taken back by it or not, but the guy was like, yeah, I don't even care if you won 88 straight games, which means a perfect season. Next year, you're not working for us. This is right, and this isn't just about basketball. This is about football too. Because I have the same problem with them saying they want to keep on rebuilding the team. There's nothing wrong with the team we got right now, especially
Oh
the
yeah.
Michael Jordan one. Now, if we're talking about, like, let's say the Golden State Warriors, where everybody on that team wanted to have a ring from a different team, okay, that's fine. So now that's where you have to rebuild the team because everybody else wants to go to somewhere else. Okay, fair. But when the management is saying we got to get rid of the old guard so we can get some new blood in here, there's nothing wrong with the current players. Nothing wrong with them. We're winning championships. Do I think they had a chance to go 4? Do I think Michael Jordan's team could have went to the fourth final? Do you think do I believe that Michael Jordan could have had a 7-0 record? Man, yeah. I think so. I really do think so. And you want to know why I think so? 'Cause look at what happened. Phil Jackson leaves and goes where? To the Lakers, and then what happens? Wins 5 more rings. What? That man was on a winning streak. Yeah, Michael said it right too. He says not that we. He said it's not the fact that we didn't play; it's the fact that we didn't get a chance. And they didn't even offer us a chance to lose. Like if we lost, then go ahead rebuild us. So at least give us an opportunity to fail. And so here's the thing with sports, and I've seen this in football too, where they always want to rebuild the team. I thought your biggest, I don't know if your biggest supporter are your fans or not. Because guess who's going to watch your show? Your fans. Right? Now, do I want to go see a Bengals game eventually? Do I want to go see a Packers game? Yeah, eventually. But if I know that team is, has a streak of 2-11, you know what I mean? I may not want to be there for, I'm not going to waste my money on a losing team. Oh, I'm going to go just for the experience. That's too much money for experience. No, I'm going to tell you this, and this is the last one for this is when Aaron Rodgers was still in Green Bay, and there was a game where they were going to the playoffs too at this time, and where's the last part of the season, like not at the playoff. Well, I guess it is the playoff. No. It's like a week or two before I can't tell if it's before or after Christmas. Is what I'm trying to get at. But this is the part of the season we're at, right? So the team, the Packers, were going to go to Vikings for the next game, and the team that they just got done crushing, I can't remember where they're going to. But wherever it is they're going back home. And so I was like, I'm just curious, what are the ticket prices for both of these teams, for both of these games? So for the Packers going to the Vikings, the Viking chairs, we're not even talking about the best seats in the house. All right, this is what I'm going for. We're not even talking about the best seats in the house, and that was a $285 for one chair. We're not talking the box office seats. We're not talking mid center of the field. We're not talking about the front row. We're talking about like a knee nosebleed section. $285. You get what I'm saying? Okay, great. Now, the other team, man, I'm trying to think. I want to say it was the Colts or something, but I can't remember who it was. But I went and checked on their tickets for that following week. Man, they were selling their tickets for $11 a chair.
We shall force him out.
Oh wow. Yeah.
You know, it was like, man, yeah, they're trying to get people in the chair. And they got to give up all this money just so they could get somebody to sit down in them seats. And I'm like, if I'm not wrong, $285 a person sounds pretty good. And guess what? People are going to fork out that money to watch their team play.
Yeah.
Now, if you could keep making these seats $285 year after year, well, how do you do that? You got to put the team together. You got to make me want to watch it. You know what I mean? And then also at the same token, you know, one of the other reasons what made Michael good was the NBA also knew that they could talk. They knew they could rely on Michael Jordan for ad revenue, because you got to remember how this stuff worked. You know, even though they were like the fifth, sixth, or seventh top rated show on the being broadcasted, that means they could offer more money for ad spots. You know what I mean? So not, you know, usually we'd be like, well, we charge about $25 an ad spot for the show. You know, like, yeah, here goes, you know, here goes $200. You know, put me on there for about 3 of those spots. You know what I mean? Well, when Michael Jordan up there, they'd be like, well, we charge about $2,500 a spot. Okay, bet. This is the reason why one of the reasons why like Wheel of Fortune is so popular, or they're able to offer all these grand prizes, is because it's America's game show. It's not the same now, but I could still be wrong. Just because I don't watch it doesn't mean nobody else is. But it's one of the reasons why it's called America's Game Show, because around that time slot, you get a lot of Americans watching that show. So for the next 30 minutes, all they got to do is just say, hey, yeah, it's like $1,500 a spot. Okay, great. So, you know, like for an example, the Super Bowl, you're charging at least $1 million per slot. You know what I mean? You ever see those ads? Just the slot alone is $1 million. So they gotta pay off, because why? Because just about virtually everybody in America is watching. They know that. They're like, oh yeah, we got them now. But I can tell you right now for the LeBron James, I'm still charging $25. Cause I can't make nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta charge $25 because I can't make it any other way. I'm supposed to be done with this LeBron James conversation, but man, it's really sad. But no, so going back to the sports too. What else do we got? Going back to those seats. Why we you know um like it made no sense to me like when they like when Dallas got rid of Saquon.
Oh yeah, and he went on to better,
Yeah,
huh?
I mean, like, but we do this with all these other teams too. Like these are performers, man. First and foremost, especially the NFL, they do it where they want to give the quarterback $20 billion, and now they can't throw the ball to nobody because nobody knows how to catch the ball. And by the time that guy learns how to catch the ball really good, we're talking about he can catch it in a crowd, surrounded by five guys and still catches the ball and still runs in for the touchdown. By the time he gets there, they'll be like, "We'll trade him."
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm here to watch my quarterback and the wide receivers. You know why the Chiefs is like one of the most popular people? Because they got all the great.
Like the Packers got rid of
Yeah,
Adams.
that didn't make no sense to me. Huh? Why would they do that?
Yeah.
Then they, and even when they had Lazard, now by the time he's starting to catch balls with one hand and two fingers and things like that, oh, we'll let him go.
I missed it.
That made no sense to me, man. I'm like, I don't understand the world of sports at all. Like my deal is to make money all the time. Yeah, at least that's why I like it. And you know what makes me good money is when the players are paying $285 a seat. And it needs nosebleed section. They used to do these I know back in the day, these two characters from McDonald's, their thing was they were on the road to the Super Bowl. But they would follow various teams on the way there and stuff. So all these things, I don't know how it was, but I thought that was a cool gimmick. Like, I don't know who I would know is going to go to the Super Bowl, but I would like to follow a team to the Super Bowl from start to finish. But I am looking forward to that Super Bowl. Jay, you should come over to watch it. Well, I guess you don't want to. I know you want to go straight from the Super Bowl to bed, as one would. You know what you could do? You can even like I could take we got an extra dresser downstairs. We can bring it upstairs to the top floor. And in that way, if you wanted to stay over, you still got some extra clothes here and stuff.
Oh, you keep some here? Yeah.
For those types of moments. Because I know, like, sometimes, for me, it's all about, like, what could I do to make things a little bit more, it's not so much that we don't want to, it's just sometimes it's the convenience of it all. If it was a little bit more convenient, then let's do it. And if it could be a little bit more convenient, then let's go with it. That's cold-blooded shot right there.
I don't really like this gun.
Yeah.
Working.
And see, that's the part I like about this game is that, bash them upside the head with that sword. But you can't call it a lightsaber.
They actually got a toy
I
of that
saw
too.
that. Wow.
The Nerf.
Yeah.
Whatever. I was like, they never had toys like this.
We did. No, we did. We had like my aunt, she had this for my cousin. She bought this sword, this plastic sword. It was like a vanilla type thing. That was like a even dark thing. And basically, what it was is they had this light, like this LED inside of it, and so you press this button, and then it lights up the sword. Okay,
Oh.
and then you leave it on long enough, and then you let the button go, then the sword keeps glowing for a while because it absorbs some of that light. So that was kind of cool. But then after a while, she started to use the sword as a light to get around the house. She just took the blade off. It was a flashlight. That's what we used to do, Jay. I was like, man, feels like it's a terrible toy, but it's a great flashlight. I tried having this build me a house with those Legos.
They still sell the
Yeah,
lightsabers too.
You
They
mean
sell
the
some
ones?
real
You
good
mean
ones
the
now
what?
too. They sell some expensive ones that
Oh,
really work good.
you mean the ones that will do the retractor where like the 3 clones and then it comes back out? Are you talking about that or something else?
Yeah.
I never did
Yeah,
like
those
those
ones.
because it never clicked. Because you go to the swing and then it comes right back down to a deck. You know what toy we wanted as a kid was we're like, you know, it'd be cool if we had a
Batman one?
a Thundercat Eye of Thundera sword. I
Yeah.
know this might be before your age, but man, I'm telling you, Jay, the Thundercats are cool. Now here they want to make a live action movie of it. Whether that's true or
Would be good for
I
that
don't
one.
know.
Got it played Thor?
Oh, I would do it too.
Or Aquaman.
No, I think I prefer Chris Hemsworth more than Momoa. But they both could be in it. Like Momoa could play the guy that played the Tiger guy. You know who could have played that part in the in the 80s and 90s would have been that Dolph Lundgren, that guy that was a Russian character from Rocky.
Oh yeah.
He probably would. Well, nobody, you know, maybe not. I don't know. But we got the technology for it today. That's for sure. To make that.
But he still be good. Oh, he lost weight though.
No, he can still play like. Well, who would play the black? You know, Panther got to be a black guy. You know, that's gonna be the case.
Oh yeah.
And then you got to think about a girl who's gonna play the. You know what? Sometimes I'm okay with an ensemble for various movies. And what I mean by that is like, you know, now for an example, like one of the reasons Burt Reynolds was one of the guys they were thinking about for Superman back in the '80s, but they didn't want that because they would never see Superman. You would see Burt Reynolds, right? So they were like, let's take a guy that's pretty good, but then also nobody really knows, right? So they did that. And then like for an example with Batman, Tim Burton was like, they were like, Tim Burton, could you make this movie? And he was like, yeah, but I want Michael Keaton to play Batman. They're like, no, because he just got off doing Beetlejuice. So they know him as a funny character. He can't play a serious character. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. It's like Jim
Yeah,
Carrey
but
doing it.
you know, I tell you right now, Michael Keaton is everybody's favorite Batman. Next to
Yeah.
Michael Keaton's everybody's face Batman, and Kevin Conroy is everybody's voice Batman. I would love to see them do this though. I would love to see them put Kevin Conroy's voice on Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Oh
They could
yeah,
do
they
it.
could do it. What? That would do a good. That boy.
Yeah, he is. I like his voice, Kevin.
Yeah.
Batman.
And everybody says it too. Like you can't have a Batman movie or game or television series and have somebody else voice Batman. Now you got to do it now since Kevin is gone. But there's going to be nobody else that could play. You know what I mean? Like I still say the same thing about the
Yeah.
Joker because Mark Hamill's still the best Joker voice ever. If you don't know who that is, that's Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know that. Oh man.
You know the voice character for
Yeah, he does it for
yeah,
Ark too. Arkham.
Arkham Asylum or whatever that was. That was his
Yeah.
last. That's his last role doing it as
This
the
heritage
Joker.
of
He
hero
said that was
brings
his way of
death.
trying to put that character to rest.
They both did
Yeah.
it. Yep.
Of course, that's what Kevin does say about those Rockstar games.
So it
But then
is.
he goes on and do some more though voiceover work.
Permeating this system.
And that the last one he did was for the Justice no the Suicide Squad game where you had Harley Quinn killing the Batman. I'm like, nope,
Report.
you're not gonna kill my Kevin Conroy.
I'll need to rekey the system.
Do it and
Kevin
find out where
Conroy's
we
my
are.
Batman.
Sorry for the quick jump, Sergeant. You in one piece?
My rule is if I don't see it, they're still alive.
Chief?
We're fine.
Ma'am, there's an object coming into view now.
Cortana.
Goodness. Sound like for a different gun.
Yeah. Well, that's actually good.
I kind of get this mixed up with Call of Duty, you know, because they could sprint in
Yeah.
that game.
That's actually a good gun right there. That one.
That's it.
Submachine gun. I like it. I like how you get to go through a whole bunch of bullets before I have to reload it. It's funny how they can reload guns with one hand all of a sudden. And they reload faster with one hand than they do it too. Figure that one out.
Yeah. Get down off there.
Yeah. Just imagine, man, if I had a 4K TV, how this would look. This is a good testament.
I just seen that one Mike was
81?
talking about. Yeah, he probably giving you his whole one.
He probably would. He's already asking if he could fit inside your truck.
I wonder.
You would, well, you,
I had to borrow
Yeah.
a trailer.
I wouldn't do it though. Why not just go ahead and have it delivered?
Yeah, yeah.
I want to know how he would put it down there. Yo, your mama would love my brother right now because he's got a bunch of cans downstairs.
For the moment.
I hear you. Starting our approach. Hang tight.
I mean a bunch.
Inbound Phantoms, Chief.
Enough to make it do it. Simply.
He couldn't even get a tank of gas with all that money he made last year. Huh? That's ridiculous. That's really $1 a week, man. That's a lot of work for $1 a week. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm gonna waste my energy on something else. Ooh, good job. Oh, he had a shield on. So I was watching this movie called Mine last night. It's on Netflix. It's about to leave. And it's about a guy who accidentally steps on a landmine. And he has to sit on that landmine
On approach.
until help arrived.
Hang on.
Oh yeah.
But help wasn't going to show up for another 48 hours. Nope.
I think I might have seen that
I
one.
thought it was like, I thought it was a silly movie because, and it really is. Like, it's hard for me to believe that some guy's going to sit there for a whole 2 days.
Boys, Chief.
He's starving. He's thirsty. How does he use the bathroom? You know what I mean? And so you got to maintain that level of pressure.
There goes the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Goodness. These guys be in the way sometimes. I be trying to round the way.
I was trying to figure out tons of ways of what would I do if I was in that situation. I'd be like, what's the best way to shield myself from this debris? This is the only thing I can think of. This is the only way I can do it. Like come up with the shield, put it under me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then that, you know, it could be an iron shield too, a big old iron shield that absorb all that impact.
Hold here until the Pelican arrives, Chief.
Where's Steve Harvey? He said the moment I get off the plane, I'm shooting everybody.
He did say that. He did say that.
I'll be on the plane the
Yeah.
next day.
Here comes that ride.
Yeah.
I got a good view
Anyways,
coming
this
in.
I was
It's a big
supposed to be
building
doing
in the
some
middle
work
of
right
this
now.
island lake.
I saw it too. It looked like a temple. If I were a megalomaniac, and I'm not, that's where I'd be.
Keep it going, Chief.
Gravy.
Saddle up. We're moving out.
Oh, you know they got a stat for the Chiefs or how many wins they get when Taylor Swift is there.
What was the stat for that?
What's it good? They got more wins than
Oh,
losses.
really?
Like a lot more.
I wonder why that is.
I heard that, jackass.
The Covenant has control of the bridge ahead. They're going to try and bottle us up on this side of the gorge.
People always say they're cheating, huh?
I'll be paying attention. Good job.
Maybe they're just better.
Look at that diamond, man. We got a diamond. Do you know what that means? Less than 5% of the people that play this game.
Oh yeah.
You mean you're gonna sit there and tell me not enough people play this game to get?
Good. They really.
I don't know.
This game?
I don't
people
know.
didn't like
I
it.
think they did a good job. This is a good look. You ever played the old look? If we were to do the unremastered version, it looks every bit like
The bridge should be in this structure.
007.
Yeah.
And then if 007 was remastered, it would look like this.
Chief. Wraiths on the far side.
Did all that just to die. Sometimes those grunt people be the reason why I like this game.
Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah. They're about to have this game on Switch.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
So, okay, now that's a topic. There is a topic right there.
Good, the bridge is down. Now about those rigs.
Roger them. Armor's on the way.
They drove away. Almost didn't make it.
You don't want the tank.
And for my sister, she bought those, there ain't none left, but she bought banana flavored donuts.
Oh.
And now I'm burping and I can taste the banana flavor in the burp. One of those things. You know when you just be still tasting that food after you done ate it? Oh, it's in the system somewhere. My system still has it. You ever did any earth bending and you smelled the food that that you're bending? I was able to smell the Fruit Loops. I was like, I'd be smelling certain stuff. I was like, yeah. So that's where it's going, right out of here. Good luck for anybody that can figure out what I meant by earth bending. What did I say I was going to do? The new topic.
For the Halo game.
Oh yeah.
Xbox games going
that's
to Switch. Right.
Yeah, that's the new topic. The reason why I'm doing this is because when we do the playback, I'm gonna be chopping this up and putting it on YouTube. Yeah, so one of the things I gotta express this about Microsoft wanting to put titles on other consoles like the PlayStation and Nintendo. Now I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people in the Xbox communities that I'm part of on Facebook, really I'm in the wrong ones because nobody in there has any common sense. They're like, really? So what's my purpose? What's my reason for buying an Xbox then?